Alright, guys, we are back for another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. So, we got an official announcement, teaser, whatever we want to call it, for part 2 of the Global Dokkan celebration. Good to get some information here that's officially official. That, of course, is always good. Now, I mean, this one, they do not exactly... Here, let's let the global one play. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. So yeah, come say your wish. There's that little campaign. Okay, that does make sense. Okay, like the lead into it is they did that campaign, right, where players could vote for whatever it was that they wanted, and then the negative energy of people screaming, "Fuck you, Amatsu! I got shafted." It makes sense, dude. It makes sense. It makes a ton of sense. The negative energy, dude. You pull up Twitter, negative energy from Dokkan Twitter. You think they're happy about anything at any time of day? No way, dude. It's canon, man. Boom, we're going right into the Shadow Dragons. Yeah, this is not what this is not what Dokkan Twitter say. The best, amazing. Yeah, no way, man. They're saying hang Amatsu upside down by his toenails. Those are the tweets they're saying with hashtag come say your wish, man. All right, anyway, yeah, so dude, this makes a ton of sense. Actually, this is 5-star cooking by Amatsu, I gotta say. He knew, yeah, people were not gonna be happy about nothing. So the negative energy fills. And the dark shadow dragons are coming. Wow. Well done by Dokkan. Dude, that literally just occurred to me right now. That is actually so freaking silly, dude. So, remember, unfortunately, Dokkan, I got jokes like, oh yeah, so good, but it's bad. It's bad. These Dumbos did leak it themselves, right? So that's no good. Hey, maybe guys, because imagine if we're like, I don't know, I feel like if we didn't have this, we'd be getting a lot of there would be a lot of people doing the future part 2. They'd be saying Trunks and 17, 18 and stuff like that, which would be fine, but it's certainly not I don't know, real craziness. Omega isn't really, but the thing with a character like Omega is the character he fights is part 1 anniversary level hype, right? So like some of those characters like Bojack could slide into a major celebration just because he fights Gohan, right? Like that type of stuff, right? But it would have been so crazy if we're thinking it could be Daima, it could be Trunks in 17, 18. What would be another realistic one? Maybe people would still think that it could be Namek or ROF, right? Any of those ideas, and then we get this and it's GT, what? So yeah, leaks suck. Even when it's from the game itself. Hey guys, maybe don't just put in the data that the next Dokkan Fest LR is Omega Shenron. So, by the way, I've been talking about this quite a bit, but they did give us a date, which is tomorrow. So, this, I would assume, is probably going to be card art reveals, is my guess. So we're gonna see what the actual cards themselves are. It's probably just gonna be Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Or it could be Super Saiyan 4 Goku or Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Some version or combo or something of the 3 of them. I've even seen people toss out the idea of what if they did this guy right here. They did the redo for he needs it. The redo for this would be so sick. This anime, you guys don't, this would be they could make this the best animation in the game. This right here. This would be so crazy. This Kamehameha Dragon Fist that Goku does against Omega. This would kill Omega, by the way, if he wasn't able to you know, like heal himself, like have like that Majin Buu type revive ability, right? Like this would have killed Omega. So like this would be fire. Like I would not be opposed to that. I've seen a lot of theories about it. I mean, if Omega's just gonna be standalone, which sounds good, then, well, I guess we don't know that for sure, to be fair. Because like if we look at Omega, so here's Omega. So we have Omega, we have Omega, we have Omega, and we have Omega. We don't have a transforming Sin into Omega, which could be huge. I mean, this guy is not gonna be runnable, chat. Too much. Well, I guess he might be kinda. But like for this guy to be like super runnable, what he's going to need is it would be like the new Omega having the ability to allow bosses to be like attack debuffed and stuff like that. Like that's an ability people have theorized. If this Omega could do that to where he makes it to where any boss could be attack debuffed, this guy will be runnable. Actually, he will. Yes, he will. So, I mean, if they want to do that, and then they also make this guy a transforming Sin into Omega, so that they'll link together, that would be good. Now, if it's a transforming Sin into Omega, which I think would be, like, it would be just them, like, kind of like redoing this intro right here, which they easily could do, right? So, I think I would prefer this, just because it's kind of like something we haven't seen before. Now, Omega Shenron, by the way, has had almost no love in this game. To be fair, even Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, I would argue, has been criminally underused, chat. Considering, I mean, my entire life, up until I was a grown man, and Dragon Ball came back, like, this is the pinnacle of Dragon Ball, was this. We've got two. So, like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and Omega right here, I mean, when you look at, like, how infrequently they've gotten cards, it actually is perfect, I think. And, I mean, I think I would... Man, mentally, I'm already at the acceptance point, I think. Like, if they just show and it's just tag Super Saiyan 4s, and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is just the active skill, mentally, I've accepted it. Like, I could deal with it at this point. Maybe that would be it. But I mean, it should be pretty good. Now Omega, member, I mean, I'd have high hopes for him. I would also say too, I know people are gonna say like, oh, like they need to make the Shadow Dragons, you know, viable. Omega will need it. Well, hold on there, Tigers. Remember, Omega might not need anything because Omega's the Dokkan Fest, right? So Omega could have brutally good categories for his leader skill. Like, if Omega was like Transformation Boost, Inhuman Deeds, Battle of Fate, or something like that, he's not really gonna need much help. Like, it's like, let's make sure the banner unit, like, is good and helps him. Like part 1, the blues don't need a banner unit. Omega, let's give him a banner unit. But my whole point is I really hope they do the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta clone idea. I'm just so opposed to the idea of it being the Shadow... Like, the Shadow Dragons also need these cards, right? Like, understand that. Like, I'm not arguing that. But, like, this clone thing... This is the same argument for, like... Yeah, I don't want Tao. Obviously, I want Shallot. Because it looks like there's a chance we could get Shallot, like, leading up that last Dokkan Fest. And, like, we might not ever get Shallot. We'll get a Tao. It's kind of the same thing. Like, I don't... Like, it would make a ton of sense for them to do, like, villain clones in part 1 and hero clones in part 2. And it would just be more fun. You know, I'm sorry. People don't give a fuck about Hey Shenron and shit. You guys don't even know their names. Like, let's be for real. Like, we go all the way back here. Hey Shenron and Rage Shenron. People don't even... Natron Shenron. 90% of you have never even seen this fucking guy outside of him being like, you know, just a card like in a multi, right? Like, it's like, you know, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta clones. And then they could easily do something else to, you know, maybe get some Shadow Dragons ready to go for Omega. But regardless, you know, Goku Black and Zamasu, they were the Carnival. The Carnival is going to be for Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Let me actually pull up this one. I wonder what category they would be. So they'll be the Carnival, the Super Saiyan. Why can't I find them? What? There they are. So, I mean, they'd have a lot. We don't need Giant Ape Power. I mean, Power Beyond Super Saiyan would be a good one. Oh, yeah, dude. Power Beyond Super... Boom. That's it. Power Beyond Super Saiyan. Oh, my God. That would be insane. Power Beyond Super Saiyan? Oh, my God. They might do Shadow Dragon Saga. Ugh. They can't. That would be so stupid, because if they do Shadow Dragon Saga, that leaves out AGL Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So let's hope they don't do that. They could do Kamehameha again, but like that would leave out potentially like Vegeta's. I think, well, I guess they could do GT Hero, huh? Yeah, they could. They could do either GT Hero or Power Beyond Super Saiyan. Either would work well. Those would be my picks for them probably. GT Hero, you might think, you know, oh, that's not really that good, but remember, we're probably going to get very powerful EZAs coming in, right? So like I think these guys should probably super EZA. This guy should EZA. And then maybe this guy will super EZA, right? So like, if let's say we have the Dokkan Fest is Sin Shenron that transforms into Omega. Boom. We've got that. Let's just, he can allow bosses to be attack debuffed even if they have immunity to it. Boom. What that does is that brings this guy back in play, right? Again, if bosses can be attack debuffed, this guy can be run. Right. So like, boom, he's in play. And then all of a sudden, like, you know, Omega is working good. And then maybe here, maybe I've got too many tabs open. Let's get rid of this one. And that one right there. Okay. And then we can maybe super easy this guy too. STR Omega. And he's got the same shit going on, by the way. The attack debuffs. Like, it could be crazy. It almost... the team potentially could be too strong, though. Like if you could remove boss's ability to do that, like the team actually could be too strong. I mean, but I don't know that I'd be too upset with that. Omega Shenron, best unit in the game, and then like his, you know, I don't know, Battle of Fate, Inhuman Deeds, Transformation Boost team being the best team in the game. I wouldn't be upset about that either, right? Like, I think it would be pretty sick. And remember, I mean, he's going to work well with Rose. All right, Rose and Zamasu. So let me know what you guys think. Looks like it's, you know, a little bit under 24 hours. We'll get the official, like, you know, card arts. So it's either probably going to be Omega or a Sin into Omega. And then something of Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Some mix, combo, standalone version, something like that. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch y'all next time.